Hey guys, and welcome back to BMW Fanatic. Now, I've talked about this topic a long time ago, even before BMW even announced it themselves. It was kind of funny, I got a lot of backlash from that video just because of what I saw happening in the news, and then sure enough, 3 months later after my video drops, BMW comes out with their blower motor recall causing fires and stuff with BMWs. So yeah, called that one for sure. Well, you know, it's been quite some time since that did come out. A full year since BMW came out with a blower motor recall, causing fires, of course, with BMW. So BMW has been very generous as far as if your blower motor wiring is bad, to not drive your car, keep it outside, do not park it inside your garage or anything else like that, and they will pay for a rental car while they get your car fixed. Now, some folks have already had theirs fixed, some have not. I finally got the letter in the mail from BMW to have my wiring replaced. They said it's gonna take 3 hours to do it. I've heard other folks say it only takes technicians about an hour to do so. Now, the reason why my car is still in the garage since it first came out, now, before I moved into my new house now, I was parking outside for about a year when this did come out, so I was safe there because I didn't want to take any chances if it would catch on fire and then, it's in a garage and then, it burns down your house or anything else like that, since BMW does specify not to park it inside. Well, I went through to check to make sure that my wiring was good to go, and it was. It checked out 100%. No frayed wires, no kind of heat buildup on your pins. So here's how to check it. We're gonna take our T20 right here, torque, and then you're gonna wanna have a flashlight just so you can see. The flashlight I'm using is Sly King XL, which I highly recommend as far as the 330 lumens of power and a quality flashlight brand by Nebo. I'm gonna take this T20 out. That one out. Next, we're gonna move to the right side. Take out that T20. With those removed, now we're gonna slowly start taking the paneling off and down, just like so. Next, with the paneling pulled down, you're gonna want to disconnect the light, footwell light, right there, so you can pull the paneling all the way out. But first, notice right here, this is condensation dripping down as far as onto your pad itself here, which is not so much a good sign, to say the least, because you're getting condensation up through there. Let's pull this connector out on the light, and then we'll be able to fully take it out, and then I'll show you up in the flashlight which connector to look for as far as the culprit with the blower motor wiring, and to show you and to see if mine is bad, so that way you guys have a reference of what to look for. So it should come off just like that. Pulls it right out. Then you pull this paneling off. Set that aside. All right, here's your blower motor wiring right here. So we're gonna see as far as what mine looks like. My wire's a little brown, so it could be more so cooking on the inside, as they call it. But we're gonna pull the wiring connector off and then seeing if it's gonna be brown in the inside, therefore, it's not working so well, and then of course, could potentially cause a fire. And then moment of truth, mine is looking really well. If you're having an issue with the connector itself, you would have it all brown in the inside, right on those connector pins and on the pins itself, as far as the wiring goes, right here. So all that's looking good. Let's see if any melted wires or connector spots, those look good. All in all, I'm actually quite surprised that it's so well. So since that connector looks good, right there, no issues, we wanted to pull the other one off the blower motor. To make sure that one looks good. And it does. And then that connector looks good too. All right, since we're done with that, connectors are good. I'm gonna go ahead and plug these back in, just like so. Make sure it clips in. We're gonna take the other one, the bigger one here. Make sure that one's plugged in too. There we go. Once you have both of those plugged in, we'll go ahead and put our little cover on. Take your cover itself. Let's go ahead and we have to attach the light here, footwell light. Make sure that's connected. And then it's just a matter of sliding in here. See, just like that. Make sure it's connected. And then up like so. There we go. So that's what it's gonna look like when it's done. Take your T20 Torx. Go ahead. Put it back in. Good there. The other side. There you go. Once you have that done, you're set. Well guys, it seems like BMW is sending these out right away as far as to get your BMW in. So if you haven't got it in, please be sure to contact your local dealership. You don't even have to technically wait for your paper because this really doesn't mean anything. Just call your dealership, give them the last 7 digits of your VIN number. They'll be able to confirm if they have the parts ready for you to come in, and then you just make an appointment to get on in there. Well guys, there you have it. How to check your blower motor or wiring on your BMW, and also to get into that dealership so that way you can get it taken care of. You can get the updated parts that they do install on your blower motor, wiring and all that. So that way you guys are all safe and sound when driving your car. Big thumbs up on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks, and hope you have a great weekend.